What's up YouTube, it's Kyle here to bring you guys another video. So I wanted to do a fragrance related content video, so this is going to be in the title. This is my 10 designer fragrances for life if I had to get rid of the other ones. And theoretically for me, I'm just like trying to cut down just because I have a lot. So essentially, like, for me, I can like figure out basically how I feel now about what my top 10 is. So I wanted to do this now, right at the start of 2022 in January. But let's get started by first fragrance. So get this in. This is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. So this I wore a lot during the summer. It's at my 10th spot just because it's still fairly new. I was wearing it a lot during the summer. I also pushed to fall. It's very good. Definitely worth the price. I bought this off perfumeonline.ca for $60. So yeah, definitely worth. This is 200 milliliter bottle. This was actually a blind buy. I thought I would like it just because it smells like one of the other fragrances I already have. So it's just like, oh, I already like that fragrance. Let me just buy a 200 milliliter bottle. $60, yeah, basically. But let's just go over the notes. So it's grapefruit. Top notes are grapefruit, bergamot, pink pepper, water notes, lavender, and cardamom. That's for the middle notes. So the middle notes are water notes, lavender, and cardamom. Base notes are white musk, white woods, and cashmere wood and oak moss. All right, so yeah, let's on to the next one. So this is the 9th spot we have here. This is Bentley for Men. As you can see, my bottle is a tester because it has a tester on there. It's definitely worth the value. I think I picked this up for 40 Canadian. So sorry about that if I've been going over through the prices lately. But yeah, so all of this stuff is in Canadian. So I picked this up for 40 Canadian about from perfumeonline.ca. Shout out to them. But let's go over the notes. I really like this fragrance itself. Like it jumped up. I only wore it a couple times at home just to try it out, and I really like how it smells. So I'm also currently wearing the intense version. So the intense version of this. I still like this more than the intense. I just got the intense today, so projects like a beast. But let's continue with this one itself, the regular. So top notes are bay leaf, black pepper, bergamot. Middle notes are rum, cinnamon, woody notes, clary sage. Base notes are leather, benzoin, patchouli, and cedar. And also shout outs to Fragrantica for the notes. Sorry about that if I'm like going late on it, but yeah, this is definitely really good. I love the rum notes. I honestly wanted to wear this on a date. Just deciding when. It's cold now, so that's why I've worn this more than the Legend Spirit, so that's why it's just above it. But I definitely love how it smells. Like the rum note, it's just, oh, it's just so good. But yeah, let's on to the 8th spot. Okay, so this is number 8 on the list. This is Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male, the original. So this took me a while for me to grow on me, I mean. Sorry for that. But yeah, I kind of was wearing this. I got this more in the summer of last year in 2021. Basically, it was just really sweet. The vanilla note like really popped when I was wearing it. I was just like, I basically got a headache when I first tried it, so I just got put off by it. But then I was trying it in the fall, winter, like during the colder weather, it's nicer to put on obviously vanilla. But I just, me being me, wanted to try it out, you know, like when you open a new toy type of thing. But like when you want to try out new things, that's basically what happened. And yeah, so let me go over the notes. So top notes are lavender, mint, cardamom, bergamot, artemisia, sorry. And then middle notes are cinnamon, orange blossom, caraway. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, amber, sandalwood, cedar. So definitely this fragrance, would not advise using it during the super hot weather. It's very nice in like colder weather, fall, spring nights, basically winter. Like I use this winter in the daytime just because of like that vanilla note. I just love it. But yeah, definitely really good. On to the next one. Okay, so this is number 7 on the list. This is Eros, the original, the Eau de Toilette. But before I continue, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you like this video so far, comment, like, rate, subscribe, share it so far if you want to get a different view on like in terms of, we just want to have a different opinion of what other people like in terms of fragrance, whatever they want to use designer wise. So just share it out, you know what I mean? Helps the channel, I can make more videos. Well, let's continue. So this is Versace Eros. So this is a monster. Like, aside from like, it's just really good, and it projects. Like, don't get me wrong, the Bentley Men also projects, but for me this one projects like heavy, like super heavy. Like, it's just because I've had it for a while and I've been using it. So probably had it for about 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years now, or a year or longer. Over a year, let's just go with that. But yeah, so top notes are mint, green apple, lemon. Middle notes are tonka bean, ambroxan, geranium. And then you have the base notes are Madagascar vanilla, Virginia cedar, Atlas cedar, vetiver, and oak moss. So this, as I stated, because of the ambroxan, it projects like a beast. Like, I could get out of an elevator and then someone like someone across the room a couple of feet can smell me. That's how much this thing projects for me. So, and like, it's just like, people will just walk by, but like in terms of like when I used to work, like when I was working outside, people would just be like, you smell so good, basically, right? But then it's just like, I wouldn't even be near them, I would just be walking towards them, you know what I mean? So that's why this is like up on number 7 on my list. Let's continue. This is the 6th spot. So this is Lancme, de l'Homme. This is the Le Parfum, the Eau de Parfum. So this is definitely this is more of my date night fragrance. I haven't used a lot of it just because I kind of like veer off and try out different stuff. Well, actually, yeah, I didn't use too much of it just because I veer off and try to use different stuff, especially you know what I mean, when you have a lot of stuff, you're just like, oh, I just want to try different fragrances. But overall, this is really good. Every time I smell it, it's so good. Just like, I sniff this and I'm wearing like Bentley for Men Intense, and I still get the top notes of cardamom, and it's still like punching through to my nose, right? It's so good. So as I've stated, top notes are cardamom, grapefruit, you get that leather, lavender, clary sage, tonka bean, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. So the sillage for this is it's pretty good. It's not Versace, it's not Eros level, but like, girls will definitely notice you like when you walk by. Like, it smells really good. They'll just be like, what is that? You know what I mean? But like, you always want to have that factor, is like, what is that? I still think the original EDT is really good. Like, obviously for me, I would get the blue electrique. I would get that after I run out of this. Like, it's just like, it's, the DNA is just so good. I just can't. I have to have it into my collection, you know? Alright, on to the 5th spot. Alright, so this is the 5th spot. This is Mercedes Benz Club Black. This was amazing. It was like one of the best blind buys I've ever like done for 2021. Just one of my favorite, instantly one of my favorites, just because I love the smell of vanilla. It's just that good. You can look at the juice, it looks amazing. The presentation, yeah, sorry for the smudges, but like, it smudges like real easily, but it's just so nice. Like, yeah, let me just go on through the notes. This thing projects really heavy, again, like around probably Eros wise, but for me it's really good, especially during winter. It's just good. You know? So top notes, bergamot. Middle notes are incense, jasmine. Base notes are vanilla, benzoin, ambroxan, woodsy notes. Yeah, this thing is gonna last a while. Like, I've smelled it before on my clothes. It'll be on there the day before if you spray it on your clothes. It just smells nice. But like, for me, I just mostly get vanilla. Like, but I love vanilla, so like, for me, I don't mind. I love it. So on to the next one. So this is my 4th spot. This is Tom Ford Noir Extreme. For this one, I haven't had much experience using this one. Just I've only used it about 2 or 3 times, just because it's so expensive. I try not to like spray it often. I try to use it more for special occasions type of thing. I have a reserve for those types of things. So yeah, that's why. But yeah. So let's go over the notes. It's it's a gourmand type of fragrance. It's very nice. So top notes are cardamom, nutmeg, saffron, mandarin orange, neroli, kulfi, rose. Middle notes were kulfi, rose, mastic or lentisk, jasmine, orange blossom, and base notes are vanilla, amber, woodsy notes, and sandalwood. Yeah, so it's very nice. I definitely get the kulfi note. It's like this note, you can get the pistachio, like basically from the kulfi. If you like pistachios, I love pistachios, so for me, like, it's just, you basically smell like it's like, kulfi is basically an Indian dessert, and yeah, you want to smell like a dessert basically. So yeah, on to the next one. So this is the third spot on the list. This is Replica, from Replica, Maison Margiela. This is By the Fireplace. This is just, it's such a good fragrance. I was using this as my signature winter scent last year, in 2020. So, and that was the time when I just got it. Just one of like my most favorite like fragrances I've discovered. But I even have like, I first discovered it from the sample set from Sephora. Then I basically got the candle, and then I loved the candle, so I just ended up buying the fragrance itself. Then I bought what's it called? I bought the 30 milliliter of this for my friend as a gift, for my best friend as a gift, and then he ended up, one of his other best friend smelled it, and then he ended up buying it for his best friend. So it's just a lot of people buying like this fragrance basically. Yeah, but it's just that good. But let's go over the notes. So top notes are cloves, pink pepper, orange blossom. Middle notes are chestnut, kayak wood, juniper, vanilla, peri balsam, and cashmere. What this reminds me of, it's literally how it says. It replicates a fireplace. Well, for me, it reminds me of camping, even though I didn't go camping much as a kid, but like, I just can imagine it just from the scent itself. It's amazing. Basically, you get the vanilla, and then like you get that thing when you like, with the marshmallows, the chocolate, and with the graham crackers. I forgot what it was, but like I vividly get that. And you get the smoke from the fireplace. It's so good. Like during the winter time, like I spray it on my hat, and then I'll like, when it's like super cold, I'll just like take off my mask, right, because of COVID, if I need to breathe, and I'll just smell this, and it's like I just get reminded of a fire, and you just instantly feel warm. It's so good. But yeah, on to the next one. Okay, this is the second one. So this is Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. So if you guys don't already know, this smells like Dior Sauvage. For me, I feel like it's closer to the Eau de Parfum. I do have the Eau de Parfum, but I just wanted to have different fragrances on the list, and I didn't want, like, sure, I have another Prada. I have Prada L'Homme. Like, I could have substituted in Prada L'Homme for this, but for me, this was like something special, just because me and my girl, I was wearing this, and then I was like, this is the time when me and my girlfriend started dating, right? So this is like special to me. So it's a special fragrance for me and her, even though like I wear a lot of different stuff around her, so she doesn't remember as much. Sad face. But like, yeah, for the, like, this for me is a memorable scent. Like, I have to keep it. Like, I've been trying to buy different copies of Sauvage. Basically, like, I got Ventana from Armaf. This definitely smells like some Sauvage, and I do have Sauvage Eau de Parfum, but I still go towards this just because I like it more. It's just more smoother, but like it's just so good. Like, just the lavender and like the quality of the notes, it's just super clean. Like the lavender note is just, it's so good. But let me go over the notes. So top notes are bergamot, pepper, lavender, metallic notes in the middle. So the middle notes are lavender, metallic notes, coal, watery notes. We have soil tincture. I'm sorry if it sounds awful, but it's not. Trust me, it's really good. Base notes are ambroxan, patchouli. For me, this lasts around 4 to 5 hours, sometimes 6. Like, as you can see, like, I'm not lying when I say this is a good fragrance just because of how much I have left. This is probably from what I look, it's like about 20 milliliters left. I know I'm gonna end up buying another bottle even though I have Ventana. So it's just how it is. You know what I mean? And these are hard to like find discounted. So, well, right now it's kind of hard to find discounted. I'm still looking for to smell Prada Luna Rosa Black, but definitely this. But yeah, extra fragrance to mention, I would put it in Prada Lum also. But yeah, I didn't want to have two in. And I didn't want to have the Dior just because I wanted to have, again, variety. So I'm gonna move on to my number one. So this is my number one. This is Bleu de Chanel. So I just love this fragrance. The top notes are just amazing. Like, for me in the summer, I just love it. It just calms me down. It's one of those things. I bought the, if you watch the rest of my videos, I have the shower gel and I have the deodorant. I love this fragrance so much. I just wanted to smell it while I was showering. That's how how much I love the fragrance. I just want to shower, like with the shower gel, just like in my nose in the shower. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just that good, you know. But just it's so versatile. Like majority of my fragrance I have are versatile. You know what I mean? But it's just itself. This is good. So top notes are grapefruit, lemon, mint, pink pepper, ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, isoe super, incense, vetiver, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, labdanum, and white musk. So on my skin, this lasts about 4 hours. Overall, if I ran out of this, I'm still being sparing with this just because it's really hard to get Chanel on discount. But yeah, so yeah, I also like the EDP. I definitely want to buy an EDP. I want to buy the Eau de Parfum as well, but later on, more like when it's half empty of this bottle, and then I'll buy the Parfum also afterwards after the EDP is like half empty. But yeah, it's just this line is good. I can't even say anything about Chanel quality, like fragrance quality. It's just good. Yeah, but yeah, if you guys like this video and want to see more content from me, I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment, rate, subscribe, like, get the likes up. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.